Yes, sex can be revived.
Cannot believe somebody really asked that.
Help your wife if she's feeling overwhelmed. The Red Sox traded Rafi Devers. Disney World's better than Disneyland, and my wife looks incredible with shorts and heels on. That's the things you learned today.
Dexter's back.
Dexter's back. Anything you want to add?
Here's a question for you. Is marriage overrated?
Why aren't people getting married anymore?
A new Pew Research poll found that 2 in 5 young adults think marriage is an outdated tradition.
Marriage rates are at their lowest right now.
Is marriage really even worth it?
More than half of marriages end in divorce.
If you get married, you have to be stuck with this person for the rest of your life, right? That's why you get married. So that's why it's declining. Why would you get married if you want to have just one partner when you can have multiple?
Marriage is stupid.
Welcome to the Married AF podcast, the self-proclaimed greatest marriage and relationship podcast in the world. We're your hosts, Matthew and Monica Powers. And before we get started, because we have a Q&A for you today, we want to say thank you to every single person who is listening, downloading, liking, subscribing, watching, commenting, just all of the things.
Yes.
Thank you so much for all you people, for whatever reason, are still listening to us.
It's your sexy bald head.
It has nothing to do with my bald head. I mean, maybe one person. Maybe you like my bald head, but you don't listen or watch.
No.
At all. So you are not one of the thousands of people who tune in every single week that we do this. It still is mind-blowing. Lord, we thank you for it, because this is not us. This somehow happens in spite of us and our stuff and our problems and our issues. But
because I still think you should just write the book.
You got a new top 10.
There's a new top 10. So last time I did the top 10, do you remember the city that made the top 10 at number 10 and we were jacked up about it?
Boston. Who has since traded Rafael Devers.
Yeah, well, it's not.
They can't hit.
Matthew.
They don't win anymore.
This is not section 10, okay? Anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll get to see all that in person soon. Yeah. So, Boston.
I still love them. They piss me off, but I still love. I'm wearing their shoes.
I'm wearing their shirt. Okay.
I still love them so much.
They are no longer at number 10.
It's because they already traded Rafi Devers. That's the problem.
They're at number 8.
What? Thank you, Boston.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm not too sure. I cannot remember if this city is new to the top 10. I don't think so, but there is a new city in the top 10. So we're going 1 to 10, okay?
Let's hear it.
LA still kicking it at number 1.
Not a surprise.
New York City still kicking it at number 2.
There we go.
San Jose, California, number 3. Chicago, Illinois. Miami, Florida, Houston, Texas, Phoenix, Arizona, Boston, Massachusetts, and our new number 1, the first time in the top 10 city. I can't even say it. It's New Jersey.
Jersey?
I know. Maybe
New Jersey?
they like us because of our accents, but we like them because of their accents.
New Jersey, huh?
And if anybody's listening in New Jersey, can you please tell us if it's still illegal to pump your own gas?
I'm very curious of that too. If you live in New Jersey, I'd love to know that. We're going to be passing through there soon. We need to know this information. Can we pump our own gas or not? And who's number 10?
Can you even say this city?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
I'm going to say a bad word.
Oh, in New Jersey? Yeah, that's Secaucus. We're such children. Yeah, that's Secaucus.
I said I was going to say a bad word.
Good. You just wanted to hear me say cock. That's what it was. Let's see how it is. Secaucus, New Jersey. That is actually, believe it or not, you want to know a fun fact about
You know
Secaucus?
A fun fact?
I know something about
Anybody
Secaucus,
that's
New
listening
Jersey.
from there, please tell me if this fun fact is true.
Secaucus, New Jersey is where the MLB Network headquarters is, in Secaucus, New Jersey.
That I did know, but it did
That's
not
all
know
I got.
how to say
I got
it.
nothing else for you. That's all I got.
Wait, you missed it. Okay, here we go. And number 10, Seattle, Washington.
Seattle. We'll go. I'd love to go to Seattle.
We are hitting
You know, I love
like the coast, opposite coast. There's nobody in the middle except Houston.
You know, the reason I would love.
Oh wait, Arizona. We got Arizona.
So yeah, you said Phoenix. The reason I would love Seattle is because it rains there all the. I love rain.
Does it really rain all the time, Matthew?
Supposedly.
That's just in Twilight.
Well, Twilight's stupid. I mean, I get the phenomenon.
That is a different podcast
I just
for a different day.
I just can't with Twilight. I just can't. I mean, I get it. It's fine. It's no True Blood, but it's Sookie. So stupid. Looking back at those shows that we used to watch.
Oh my God,
Dexter's coming back.
We were so truebies.
Hold up. Dexter's
Matthew Powers,
back.
we won red carpet stuff to season 3?
Yes, when Bill went missing.
When Bill went missing.
Oh.
It was the coolest. And I wore my I Heart Eric shirt, and you
did.
wore your.
I don't remember.
You had a
Was it
Sookie
Sookie
shirt?
Maybe. I don't remember.
It was kind of weird, but it was a really cool picture.
It was a great picture. Great picture of us. You looked phenomenal. then.
You were just excited
Not
I wore
as-
shorts, and I hate wearing shorts.
I love when you wear shorts so
I know.
much.
Anyways, Dexter.
You in shorts and high heels is one of the greatest things in
Boy,
my
this
eyesight.
went from Twilight from Rain to Twilight to True Blood to Dexter to me wearing jeans or not liking to wear shorts because I don't like my legs, but you like me wearing shorts because I get to see my legs, but put some heels on, you like it even better.
Listen, it's over after that.
This podcast is off the rails.
I'm putty in your hands when that happens.
I know.
Yeah, Dexter's back.
What
Dexter
the heck?
is
He's
back.
dead. He's supposed to be dead.
He's supposed to have died twice. All right, and if we spoil this for anyone, y'all had plenty of time to watch this
Listen.
show. But Dexter sailed off into the hurricane after Deb.
He
died.
let her. Yeah. Well, she was with him.
I know Deb knew it, but he died in the hurricane. No, it turns out he's in New York, and he's doing his thing there. And he's got a son and from Rita, who also died thanks to the Trinity Killer, and. Then he's in New York and he's okay. It was great and everything. And then
his son finds him.
Then he gets shot and killed in New York. And no. Dexter's alive.
And Batista's with him.
Batista is in the room.
For some reason, I thought Batista died.
No, Batista's
When I first
in
saw
there.
it, I was like, wait a minute. No, that was a different show.
Well,
I probably
and-
watched within a
and,
minute. But
Uma Thurman's in this one.
I didn't even know that was Uma
Eric
Thurman.
Stone Street from Cam from Modern
oh my gosh,
Family
I
is in
got
this.
so excited
Neil
when I saw
Patrick
it.
Harris is in this one. I mean, come on.
How
But
can you not want to watch?
when I saw I forget what we were watching. We were watching something when I saw the preview and I was like, oh, that's Dexter. But when I heard the voice, I was like, wait a second, that's Dexter.
And then the theme music started playing in the background.
And I was like-
I said,
and-
he's dead. This
So
ain't real. This is
I
AI.
I stopped the TV. I went straight to YouTube. I was like,
This ain't real.
And sure enough, there's a Dexter trailer. I was like, oh my goodness, Dexter
Can't die.
is back.
You can't kill him.
So you know what that means? True Blood's got to be coming back, right?
Well, I don't know because, vampires aren't supposed to age.
That's right.
But there would be no Bill.
No,
There would be no Eric.
no.
Half the vampires died.
It did.
Sookie's a fairy. So, well,
Good Lord, when you think of that show was so weird.
and there's no Lafayette.
I know Lafayette
I
was a great character,
So sad when he passed.
but Jason Stackhouse still around. So
Has he done anything? That would be so cool. I haven't seen,
I haven't seen anything.
but I don't go looking for shows.
No, I don't know. They just popped it. Thank goodness for Dexter. I don't even know where we were going with any of that.
You were talking about Seattle and Rain.
I like Rain, Twilight's dumb, Dexter's back, and you look amazing in shorts and high heels. So, listen, that's all we got for today. Now, we got a little bit of a Q&A thing, short and sweet. Just want to get your beautiful thoughts on this.
You're sweet.
Very first question relates around how do I initiate intimacy with my wife who is completely overwhelmed in life? It goes on to say that everything is just completely dead. It began to happen after her first pregnancy. Sex is obviously not there, but just overall intimacy. They no longer touch. They no longer talk. And it's all because she feels like she is just overwhelmed with being a mother and life and just the stuff that happens in day-to-day life. It just seems completely overwhelmed. How do I get that back? What would you say if, let's just say I was completely overwhelmed with everything in life? Work was too much. Kids were too much. Everything was just too much. And I seemed overwhelmed that I had nothing left in the tank for you. How do you approach that without slapping me? But in all seriousness, what steps, what advice could you give someone who their spouse is completely overwhelmed with life? What in the world would they do?
What is it called when you answer a question with a question?
Just that, answering a question with a question, I guess.
I thought it was called something.
I don't know.
Words are hard right now.
They are.
I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the question.
All right, ask the question.
What are you doing to help her with her overwhelmingness?
There's a great actually that's a question to ask yourself. And I think a lot of times,
if you know she's overwhelmed, what are you doing to make her life easier?
I think that whenever we ask these types of questions, I think a lot of the times they can be answered with take an inventory question of yourself.
Well, you can always ask why until you get to the bottom of anything.
That helps a ton. So I would agree. You know, what are you doing to help contribute to her not being overwhelmed? Is it being just is it just motherhood? Because I mean, you bring a little human being into this world. It's not easy. You can read all the what to expect to expect things you want to.
They are.
They're hard, and you don't know what you're doing, and nothing's going to fully prepare you for that. So I can get that can be overwhelming, but that's the beauty of having a spouse to be able to do this with. You're not alone in this.
Not supposed to be.
You need to allow your spouse to be a parent also, and you can do that together. But also, things happen. You know, life gets hard and overwhelming sometimes. But what are you doing to help take that load and take that burden for your spouse? And I agree. I would ask the same question to this guy. Hey, what are you doing?
Because if you're not doing anything, why are you even asking the question?
And I would venture to say probably he's not doing a ton. He's probably doing a little bit, not doing a ton.
He's more worried about not having sex.
That's probably the biggest thing. Which it's a need for men and everything.
Obviously.
Still, what are you doing to help carry the burden?
Yeah.
And if the answer, all right, let's say the answer is, I'm doing all sorts of stuff. I'm doing all the laundry, all the dishes, cooking all the meals. I'm up at night with the kid. And that's still happening, and she's still feeling this way. All right, that's when you really start to have to ask her the questions. Like, hey, all right, tell me what's going on.
Ask her, what can you do to help?
Yes. What can I do to help? Give her...
What can I do to make your life easier?
Give her a night off. Whatever that looks like. You come home, let's say you come home from work, and you say, hey, I got the baby. I got dinner. You go sit on the couch.
Go take a nap.
You go take a bath. Go for a walk. Go take a nap. Go do whatever in the world you want to do. I got it all tonight. You got nothing. Try to do that once a week.
Well,
what a huge difference that would make.
Okay, so with our first, we instantly said, okay, well, I have 12 weeks of maternity leave. It's not just me raising this child, but while you have to go to work Monday through Thursday, I'm going to get up with him.
Well, essentially, Sunday night through Thursday night, you were up with him.
Yes, Sunday through
Friday
Thursday.
night, Saturday night, I would be up with him.
Yes. If that were a thing.
And that it worked for us. It's a conversation we had beforehand.
Yes.
And it worked. Does it work for everyone? No. But it worked. And we talked about it. So if you've lost intimacy, then I would say I agree. Answer the question with the question. What am I doing to carry the burden for you? And go from there.
You got to do something to get something.
This is very true. Next question. My husband no longer has a sex drive. Should we look into testosterone?
Wow. Not the first thing you need to look into. You need to get that man to the doctor, get some blood work done.
Totally. All right, so that's first step. Clearly is go to the doctor because low testosterone.
There could be other underlying issues that are causing these things.
Yeah, and there's you see Frank Thomas and Doug Flutie and those guys on the commercial for Nugenics all the time.
Didn't we have a conversation about this the other day?
But you see this all the time, and they're talking about Nugenics, and you're never going to feel better, and the gym's going to be great, and she'll love it too.
Why?
Because it increases sex drive. But you see these commercials for these pills for a testosterone booster, which I'm sure in a sense they could work somewhat.
But that's a prescription. Right. You can get that over the counter.
But these you can. But so it shows
Blah.
you.
That shows you how much testosterone is really in it.
So that's the answer. go to the doctor first. Get a full physical, full blood work, and let's see, because testosterone could be low. And listen, if he is exhausted all the time, if 3 o'clock in the afternoon he cannot keep his eyes open, if he wakes up tired, if he can't think straight, and he has no sex drive, there's a pretty good chance his testosterone is low.
But that could also be causing other issues. You have to think about how much stress and pressure is he under. That's going to cause a major performance issue. If you're too stressed, you can't think about anything else. I've got to get this project at work done. I got to do this. I got to do that. And you really don't have time to think about sex.
And that's true. And that's part of it.
But you could also have high blood pressure. You could be having some heart issues. Don't go straight to what everybody thinks you should do. Just like all these women that are jumping to Ozempic. Or
Wegovy.
Yes. Because a friend of mine just had a conversation about this. She has enjoyed watching everyone's Ozempic journeys. I said, what the heck is that? She stalks people better than I do. But when I need to know something, she comes to me. Anyways, I said, who? She goes, I know 5 people right offhand. And guess what, girl? They only did it for 6 months because their insurance only covered it for 6 months. They all fat again. I just died laughing. I said, what are you talking about? Because I didn't know that was a thing. But apparently everybody's using that as an excuse. Oh, that's my weight loss journey. I'm going to lose weight.
So that's the thing about a weight loss journey. Is like the Ozempic and stuff, that can be a small tool.
Right.
But it's going to take real change.
Yes.
It's going to be just like
the reason why they're fat after they've stopped taking this pill, because they did not change the way that they should have to correctly lose the weight.
No, it's just like any diet, Atkins diets or keto or all the stuff.
I did some Atkins and it daggum worked.
It did work.
Until it didn't.
Until it didn't. You have to make lifestyle changes.
Major.
You have to get out. You have to exercise. You have to be active, and you can't eat like garbage.
No.
You continue to do that. I don't care what you're taking. Eventually, it's going to all come back to
Same thing with men.
Yes.
What you're eating, you are what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're eating junk, you're going to feel like junk.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we keep telling our kids. Stop going and getting chips. I've stopped buying
Same thing.
potato chips.
I've stopped with chips too. Chips
It's
and cookies
so frustrating.
are no longer in the house.
The only time that those are bought are when you go to the grocery store.
I know, I'm a softie.
You
I can't
cannot
help
say
it.
no to our children.
No.
It's so
Because
frustrating.
I can't say no to you.
But I don't ask for cookies.
I know, but anything you ask for, I give you.
True.
That's a
But-
weakness of mine.
Right. But I don't feel like testosterone is the first place you should go. No. Just like with the women that are doing all these things. Ozempic, that's the first place. Oh, I just want... That's the easy way out.
It is the easy way out. I agree. Go to the doctor. Get a full deal physical.
Not just one that you get your kids to do when they go play sports.
No, go get your full
blood
physical.
work.
And that's the biggest thing. Get the full blood
deal.
work so they can see everything
Get a full
that's
panel.
going on
Yes.
in your body.
Because it could be
And
not just
and
testosterone.
then listen to the doctor, because the doctor is going to say, all right, yeah, testosterone, it is low. We're going to put you on this, but you need to change the way you eat. Mm-hmm. You start exercising more. Hey, you need more sleep. I think that's a huge one for people.
That's how your body heals.
We're not getting enough sleep. I have learned I love sleep so much.
I'm so glad you finally jumped on that ship.
One of the greatest things in the world. I love sleep.
But sometimes my body just won't let me.
No, it
I wouldn't
won't.
say my body.
Your brain won't shut off and won't let you.
For like 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I take my medicine.
Most definitely. So go get a full panel. Testosterone could totally be on the
things.
panel.
That's how I know my brain functions way faster than the average person, because I go to the doctor and I get all of these tests and I know all the things about my body. I'm very in tune with what's going on. So if you're going straight to Ozempic or you're going straight to testosterone because that's just what you've heard people say.
Which again, great tools.
Sure.
Listen to your doctor.
But
get a
it's not
full
always
panel.
needed.
There's going to be a million other things that could go along with that. Here's a question. Can a sexless marriage be revived? Couple went from having sex 3 to 4 times a week to maybe once every 6 months.
Why?
Can it be revived?
Why did it die?
What happened?
You have to have the hard conversation of, we were so hot and heavy and then we're not.
Yes.
Why did this relationship go cold?
Why? Well, our very last episode, we talked heavily on the concept of sex and the idea of sex and having conversations about sex.
Again, medical reasons. I get that. But go to the doctor. Find out why. Find the why.
Find the why behind the reason of it. And can it be revived? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It most certainly can be revived. Don't lose hope. But you're going to have to put in the effort to make it.
Both sides.
Yeah, both sides. If only one of you does it, it's not going to work.
No.
So, yeah, it can
It
most
takes
definitely.
two to make a thing go right.
It takes two to make it out of sight. But can it be revived? Yes, there is hope for it to be revived. I'm sure so many people have gone through where they just don't anymore, to where they do all the time now. But you got to be able to find that connection with one another again. Two more questions for you. One sex related, one not, because everyone's always worried about that. Why doesn't sex feel mind blowing anymore? It seems like just a regular thing once a week. Occasionally get hot and heavy with high intensity, but it's just not fun anymore.
I feel like you just asked me this question. The same exact thing. Why? What happened for you to get there? Some hard conversations need to be had. Obviously, because if you got hot and heavy sex and then you don't, what happened in between for it to be not? If you liked it hot, but now it's not, you're here and then it's like you're going straight downhill. Put on the brakes.
What happened? It could be hot and heavy, and then it could just stop. You're going to go through peaks and valleys. I mean, that's not out of the...
But it shouldn't be a woo and then crash right back down.
It should be more like this instead of...
Like Slinky Dog. Woo, woo.
Mm-hmm. It should be. So I agree. Have conversations. Part of the reason why it's not mind blowing anymore, maybe you don't want it to be mind blowing anymore. Maybe you want it to, but you don't have the desire to make it mind blowing anymore. What are you doing to blow your wife's socks off?
What was happening when it was mind blowing?
Yes. What were you doing right? Did things change a little bit? Because they could have. So talk about that. Get to the test kitchen.
Communication.
As you talk about Slinky Dog, here's the last question.
Oh no! Are you surprising me with Disneyland again?
No. No, I'm not.
But, Disney World.
No, but that's where we're going. So,
wait, when am I going?
You are killing me. Because we like to travel. We like the amusement parks. We like the theme parks.
Yes.
So, your expert opinion. Which is better, Disneyland or Disney World, and why?
I don't think that they should be compared.
Because. But you're going to have to compare them.
Yes.
But tell me why.
Well, for those that have been to both.
Yep.
Now, we've been to both several times now. And everyone knows this that's in Disneyland. The castle.
Y'all, your Disneyland castle sucks.
Snow White got screwed.
All right. It's so
It's
underwhelming.
nothing compared to Cinderella.
No. It sucks, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. Disneyland castle's awful.
I was so excited our first trip. And you round Main Street and you're
we
like,
took the kids for Christmas, like, all right, here's the
that's it.
Oh. It's like whenever I saw Times Square for the first time. We went to Times Square. It's just you and I. We walked there. Everyone's resting as a day.
I was like,
travel.
oh yeah, baby, there's the ball. That's where the ball
And
drops.
I look up because it's the ball, and it's going to be, it's New Year's, and you see this ball, and all these millions of people in the streets of Times Square to celebrate the ball dropping, and you look up, and it
stays up year round. So
it stays up year round, so you can see it, and sure enough, it's a beach ball.
It's probably the size of this chair in reality.
It's a little beach ball on a little rod.
But it looks so massive.
It does. It's underwhelming.
On New Year's Eve.
But back to Disney. The castle's underwhelming, so continue.
Test Track will reopen for Disney World next month, which would be July.
Or when this airs, it'll actually be like the following week.
Oh.
But yes.
Sure.
Yep.
So I think it's July 22nd.
Yeah. So this
when it
will-
officially
this-
opens. So
when you guys hear this,
feel
it'll be
like-
opening in a few days.
Well, people don't always listen when things come out.
That's true.
There might be.
It may already be open.
So this is 2025. So July 2025, Test Track and Disney World will be opening. It's been closed down because it's been refurbished, and it's done by Chevy.
Yes.
So they've revamped all the stuff. I think the track and things like that are pretty much the same because you're still going to go 65 miles an hour on the track. But it's been modernized in a sense. But Test Track in Disneyland
It's not Test Track.
is not Test Track. It is in Radiator Springs.
It's cars. It's all day cars.
It is amazing. So since I have not been on the new revamped Test Track in Disney World, point for Disneyland.
Okay. So you won one. Castle sucks.
Yeah.
But Radiator Springs is cool.
Now, here's one I'm absolutely torn on.
I know where you're going with this. Give it to me.
Disney World has Tower of Terror. Love Tower of Terror. It's so much fun. Because I love all of the little creepy stuff in there. Disneyland no longer has Tower of Terror. It is Guardians of the Galaxy, the Breakout. Isn't that what it's called? I think Breakout. Oh my gosh.
I'm not torn on this at all.
I
all.
love Tower of Terror because of the terror and the scary feel. Love that aspect of it. But when you compare it as a ride, Guardians wins all day.
Guardians is so cool and it's so fun.
I
And you do nothing but laugh the
Cannot.
entire time. It's so much fun.
It's belly laughing as an adult, which does not happen very often. Now, the first time we rode it, I went first with Cash because we had to do a little child swap thing. And because Elkie was like, We knew what it was, so we were not really sure if she would be able to handle it. She's
Right.
not a drop kind of person. Well, me and Cash go first. And so I have to get off and get Elkie, and then you guys get right back on. Well, I made Cashman promise to not tell you anything about this ride because I laughed all the way out to get Elkie. You guys got on. I laughed all the way down the hall to the cameras where they show you the picture or the little video. I laughed the entire way. I was still laughing when you guys got off the ride and down the hall to meet us. And when I see you, you are dying laughing. It was just the most fun.
It is so much fun. It is great.
But because it's so different, I don't know that you can compare them.
I can agree with that a little bit.
Because Tower of Terror, you go through and do all the... You go in, it tells you a story. Guardians is absolutely hilarious the entire time. Yes, you have different scenes that you see. It's not necessarily telling a full story. I mean, you're trying to break out and Rocket's trying to do all of his stuff, but that's just Rocket. That's what he does, right? And you're saved. But man, if I had to pick, I don't know that I could pick because they're so different in what they do. Let's see.
All right, big overall thing. Thrill rides compared Disney World to Disneyland. For me, it's a no-brainer. Disney World.
Okay, see, when you say Disney World, you got 4 parks.
You do. You have more.
And you only have 2 in California.
You have more.
So if I'm having to compare parks, shouldn't you just be comparing
I'm talking Disney World.
California
versus,
Adventure?
No, World versus Land, period. That's what it is. All right, listen, my take while you're torn.
I have to.
You're torn like Natalie Imbruglia over there.
I am laying naked on the floor.
Yeah, no, you're not. Not that type of podcast. You're torn like Creed, not Natalie Imbruglia. But for me, it's Disney World just because it has a lot more to offer. Disneyland has its perks. Marvel is incredible. And Disneyland, meeting all the different Marvel characters.
Just watching them walk by
is crazy. They both have the same Star Wars area, so that's the exact same thing. Cars Land is amazing, but the overall
Cars is coming to Disney World.
Just the overall experience of everything. Disney World is better. There's more to it. I feel like the experience is better. Disneyland has its great aspects. I love that Disneyland, you just walk right across the little area to go park to park. You're not having to get on a tram.
Once.
You're not having to get on a monorail.
That's it.
You're not having to get on anything. That's nice to be able to have that. But Disney World, like the Matterhorn bobsleds in Disneyland, those are awful. Those are just purely terrible.
Now, they do have some of the OG stuff.
They do. Like Haunted Mansion there is super cool.
Yes. Now, that might be one of the coolest things about.
And, of course, they have the Jungle Cruise, and they have pirates and all that.
Same thing at...
and those are all the same. It's a small world, but Disneyland it doesn't quite
But Disneyland did have what I have been searching for years now. I'm a big fan girl. I will bring my fan everywhere. I don't like being hot. Mm-hmm. So I have my fans, and I have been searching for a Haunted Mansion fan for years.
And you got it.
And Disneyland finally had them. I said, I don't care how much it costs. Give it to me. It's so pretty. I love it so much.
I know you do. So you have to pick one. Yes or no. Which one's better? Disney World, Disneyland. 3, 2, 1, go.
World.
Yeah, it is. Disneyland's great in some aspects, but World's where it's
I
at.
like there are so many things that I like about Disneyland that I don't like about Disney World. But now that Disney World has most of those rides coming,
adding to it,
and then they're going to do Monsters Inc. That's going to be where the Muppets used to be in Hollywood Studios.
It's incredible. So, for any of those who are wondering, Disney World over Disneyland. So, what did we learn today?
Somebody really asked that question.
We learned about Disney World. We learned
about Epic.
Epic's got some shoes they got to work out. Easiest park in the world.
Fine.
Easiest park in the world to ever navigate, though. It's incredible.
It was fantastic.